Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. O'Neal is out there with Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point. And for the Warriors, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
No good from Booker. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics. Pass to Podziemski. Green against O'Neal. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by O'Neal. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Williams, a screen on Curry. Gillespie, the pass to Williams. Pass to Gillespie. 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's rebounded by Golden State. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And Green gets it to go.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Booker. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
No good on the free throw. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Good on the second free throw. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. And Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
And he nails the third.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Pass to Podziemski. Williams against Porzingis. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. There is a clear game plan that coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Brooks, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. O'Neal wide open, drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You love how physical Green is willing to get, enduring the foul and finding the bottom of the bucket.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight.
Draymond Green, shooting one.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
Gillespie, the pass to Brooks. Williams against Porzingis. Pass to Gillespie. And a strong finish with two hands.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Suns trail by 5. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Williams. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Gillespie. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Curry. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. And the Warriors, another 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Gillespie, the pass to Williams. On the wing, Brooks, defended by Moody. Brooks down low. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. All 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Brooks. O'Neal's got 5.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And it's Podziemski in the corner. There's the triple. Rebound by the Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
That one was high octane all the way. I thought they had a very competitive outing in that one. Just seemed to run out of gas at the end.
Now here's Booker, a 3-ball. It's good from long range. 5 points in the game.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Podziemski with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Here's Curry. They lead by 1. And here's Green outside. The shot, no good.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Booker. Good work there as it goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Podziemski finds Curry. Lets it go from 14. And the shot goes in. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Here's Gillespie. His last outing, he had 8 points. Brooks, the pass to Booker. Shoots over Podziemski. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 9 points for Devin Booker.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
Now, here's Moody. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker up top. Lets it go with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. To the left wing. Here's Moody. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. He gets it in there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. From deep. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 11 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Brooks. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Al Horford. Gui Santos. D'Anthony Melton.
And so here's Phoenix, trailing by 2. O'Neal is screen on Curry. Shot clock at 6. A 3. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Curry. Up and in on the layup. 13 points in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Now Booker, 11 points in the game. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Williams kicks to O'Neal. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Booker against Curry. Back to Melton for 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
A kick out to O'Neal. Another miss by O'Neal. The Warriors leading. Down low. Here's Horford. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP, Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Free throw, good, Booker. RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a grind. This is a physical sport we play. In your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Let's take this chance to break out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the list of the league's leading teams in steals. The Suns in second, in third, the Warriors.
And forcing turnovers is a point of pride for both these teams. That's why their steal numbers have been so high.
So it's the Warriors now. Horford with a screen on Booker. Outside, Horford. Shot clock at 5. And the Warriors miss again. And it's Williams with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Booker looking around. A kick out to O'Neal. Williams. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
The defense does have Green well covered, but he fights through it and finds a way inside.
1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Melton. No good, unable to end this run. Suns leading by 4. And finished off by O'Neal.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Back to Melton. And a miss there on the triple. The Sun shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. Green kicks to Allen. Connects from three-point range. And now a 9-point Suns lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And the Warriors miss again.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Booker. There's Green with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Green's got 5 now.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. They've got Dunn. Goodwin out there with Green. Then there's Allen. And it's Iguodala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Richard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Malawach is checked in for the Suns. And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Gets it to go. That one good for Melton. Melton's got his first 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Green deciding where to go with it. Allen for three. Porzingis with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Over to the wing. Back to Melton. Beyond the arc. Malawach grabs the miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Allen against Horford. Allen dishes to Dunn. Outside, Green. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 12. To the inside. Here's Santos. Allen defending. Here's Richard. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Suns. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Here's Green. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
Porzingis sets the pick for Melton. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
You know, players look for key moments in a game, RJ, and Grayson Allen seems to have a knack for finding them.
Oh, he sure does. When I think about Allen, I see him hitting in late clock situations or solidifying a run or a comeback. When it matters most, he is ready.
Now Allen following the Porzingis miss from deep. Allen, that's good.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Knicks team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Suns on defense. 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Melton against Booker. 17-foot shot on the way. That one wide left. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Green. Golden State moving it around. Here's Porzingis, and he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got 6.
Nice shot, Porzingis with the length and the touch.
Here's Gillespie. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And here's Green outside, and the Suns another 3.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now, here's Melton. His last outing, he had 18 points. Porzingis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in. And that one misses.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Really left alone that time. He's got 12.
Devin Booker.
And here's Melton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Outside Curry. Here's the three. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Booker. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
How does he do that? Booker absorbs the foul, but stays cool, knocks down the shot.
The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence.
Warriors trail by 19. Curry with it. He's got 15. Now here's Melton. Green passes to Curry. Good on the shot. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Melton against Booker. Out to Brooks from downtown, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Melton. To the middle, trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him over O'Neal. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
You can't sleep on Porzingis, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Booker the pass to Brooks. O'Neal outside. And here's Booker. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Porzingis.
Oh, look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
O'Neal is screen on Melton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Podziemski, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Suns leading by 18. Williams passes to Gillespie. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Oh, Curry, so accurate from 3-point range.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Booker outside. Pass to Gillespie. O'Neal is screen on Curry. Gillespie, the pass to O'Neal. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. A 3. The shot by Curry, no good. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. They get it back. O'Neal from long range. No good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Porzingis kicks to Curry. 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker outside. Williams has a screen for Booker. Williams dishes to O'Neal. For 3, Booker. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Moody. Pass to Porzingis. Latrey. Curry with another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Booker outside. To stop the drought, he takes it up and lays it in. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Pass to Podziemski.
2 minutes.
Back to Curry. Takes the three. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 or 15 from the floor.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Booker. He's got 21. Williams passes to Gillespie. Back to Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got his second basket.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Green. Now here's Curry. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Now Green, following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. Lets it go from deep, and it's Green missing. Suns leading by 14. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Williams finds Brooks. Over Moody, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
16 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Curry. Driving the lane. Williams with the block. And Phoenix pushing it up now. 16 feet away. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix. It's up. They're ahead. 16 points. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Back to the action in just a minute.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Golden State Warriors. Kenny, how are they doing it?
Well, for one, they're getting easy points.
Yeah, it's like me posting up Kenny.
You're not scoring on me, Shaq. Not today, Shaq. Maybe back in the day. I'll just send you the line anyway.
Bet it, Kenny. You got no chance.
And looking back at our first half, Devin Booker was a major factor.
Yeah, he's putting on a show. Incredible versatility. Can score it, he can pass it, and they hate to sub him out because the offense suffers without Booker on the floor.
2 words, big time. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 16-point game. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Now here's Williams. Here's Gillespie. Brooks, the pass to O'Neal. Lock at 6. Here's Booker. And that one drops. Booker's got 23.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Now here's Curry. Back to Podziemski. To the wing on the left. Porzingis kicks to Curry. Traps in the tray. 28 points for him.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Brooks outside. Pass to Gillespie. Now Booker. Plenty of space. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the teardrop. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Booker.
Nice finish in the open floor. Booker loves leaking out and attacking.
Warriors trail by 15. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Moody. Outside, Curry. Releases. And another basket for Golden State.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Booker. 25 points in the game. Here's Williams, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And that one falls for Williams. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Podziemski, defended by Booker. Outside, Green. Outside, Porzingis, just 5 to shoot. Curry with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Brooks outside. Pass to Williams. Booker outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors, another 3.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Williams dishes to Brooks. A kick out to O'Neal. Williams passes to O'Neal. And here's Brooks from outside. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 10 to the paint. Curry gets it to go inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Booker outside. A kick out to O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Suns third.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Outside, Porzingis. Over Williams. Porzingis can't hit. Phoenix leading by 8. Here's Gillespie. It's Brooks on the wing. Sinks the triple. Brooks has got 10 points in the game.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Murray finds Moody. Porzingis with a screen on Brooks. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
And here is Moody. Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Gillespie. Back to Williams. Now Booker. Here's Gillespie. And it's Brooks in the corner. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now here's Curry. He has 35. Green, the pass to Porzingis. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the Suns. O'Neal on the wing. 12 points for him. Pass to Gillespie. And Booker kicks to Brooks. Now Booker. And it's Brooks in the corner. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 16. Porzingis passes to Green. Here's Curry. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back over to you, Kevin.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you. That one goes. Count it.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And the Warriors with some changes. Santos is checked in, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brandon Podziemski. Green, he's checked in for Phoenix. From past the arc, it's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Green. Outside, Curry. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 42 in the game.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Now, here's Melton. He's guarded closely. No good that time.
And they continue to control the glass.
Inside. Pass to Brooks. At the elbow, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gillespie. They kick it out to Green. Williams heads a screen for Green. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And check it out the stats here for Brooks. He's been more than solid over the last month. Averaging about 23 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 9 points. Green against Melton. Pass to Horford. Back to Melton. Clock at 4. Over Green. Melton, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Phoenix. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Green dishes to Dunn. And here is Williams, guarded by Horford. Over in the corner, Green. Trying to get something going. Allen inside the three-point line. Rebound by Williams. Warriors trail by 9. Melton kicks to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Melton from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Pass to Dunn, and here is Green. Dunn with a screen on Williams. Back to Dunn for the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Dunn's got his first 3 points of the game.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Right side, Horford. Pass to Melton. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And that one's good. Green.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around.
Outside Williams. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Horford. Williams with the block. Outside, Green.
Who's watching here?
Puts up a 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Melton with the ball. Here's Richard. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead, ending the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Allen. Devin Booker out there with Green. Then it's Fleming. And it's done in at the power forward. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Also, Iguodala.
Warriors trail by 17. Melton feeling it out a bit. Outside, Horford takes a three. Kept alive. Santos. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Allen passes to Booker. Back to Allen. Dunn sets a screen for Allen. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Suns lead by 18.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Booker against Melton. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Green. Dunn kicks to Booker. Sweet little floater.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got 29 in the game.
Soft touch. Booker finding his spot, just floating it in.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Right side, Porzingis. Fires from 14, and it's good. 2 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Booker against Melton. Swiped away. To the middle. Porzingis can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Now here's Green. Pass to Iguodala. Launches a three. That one no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
Bring in the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Green, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Devin Booker.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in. Suns on defense. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Porzingis passes to Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Suns leading by 18. There's Green with the three. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Horford with a screen on Booker. Back to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Booker. Porzingis with the block.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Green is checked in for the Warriors. And Phoenix making a change here. Here's Gillespie. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the Suns pick up 2. Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Williams. Now O'Neal. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
3 points.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Porzingis with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Santos, the pass to Porzingis. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Gillespie. Williams finds Brooks. Back to Williams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Porzingis passes to Santos. Pass to Curry. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Here's Gillespie following the score by Golden State. Williams dishes to Brooks. From 10 feet out, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Green. Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 45 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Gillespie, the pass to Williams. Brooks, left side. O'Neal, outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Gillespie. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Curry. Over in the corner, Green. And Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now, here is O'Neal. Booker outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Booker's got 13 points in the second half. Warriors trail by 20. Outside Curry. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Again, what an avalanche! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Brooks outside. O'Neal looking around. Brooks outside. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry from deep three-point territory. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Suns leading by 17. Here's Gillespie. Booker! Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Knicks squad.
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Devin Booker. Getting them back on the winning track. And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Moody. Now Pajemski. And the 3 off target. And here's Booker. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Warriors on D. 19-point game. Booker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Booker's got 15 points in just the second half. Curry with it. Now here's Green. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Fires the 3. 3! Good!
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Phoenix.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Devin Booker.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
Horford with a screen on Booker. Pass to Horford. Launches it. Drained from outside. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Now Booker. Green outside. And Green slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now, here's Melton. Richard, guarded by Green, to the inside. That one goes in.
A tenacious big man. Good seeing Horford keep his balance in these situations.
Warriors, Al Horford, shooting one. One shot.
The free throw off from Horford. And it's Goodwin with the ball for Phoenix. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Curry against Green. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan.